Nigeria isn't just a country, it's a force. A nation of over 200 million people, buzzing with an energy and a creative spirit that's felt across the globe. Its cities are epicenters of commerce and culture, and its countryside is rich with resources and potential. But for decades, this giant of Africa has been wrestling with a colossal problem, one that plays out every single day in grinding traffic, in homes and businesses plunged into darkness, and in the gap between its sprawling urban centers and its vital rural heartlands. It's an infrastructure crisis so vast that it's been the single biggest anchor holding the nation back. But what if that was all about to change? What if a monumental, multi-billion-dollar vision was already in motion to not just patch the holes, but to completely redesign the country's future? This isn't just talk of new roads or buildings. This is the blueprint for a new Nigeria, a jaw-dropping $100 billion a year ambition to transform rural villages into thriving economic hubs and megacities into futuristic landscapes. Here's how Nigeria plans to rebuild itself from the ground up by the year 2050. So, what exactly is this grand plan? Well, it's not some single document locked away in a government office. It's a sweeping, multi-decade strategy made up of national policies, ambitious public works, and critical private sector partnerships, all united by one staggering goal: to close Nigeria's immense infrastructure gap. Experts and the government agree that the nation needs to attract at least $100 billion in investments every single year. This initiative, largely driven by the government's renewed hope agenda, is the engine designed to finally bridge the divide between its vibrant cities and the vast, untapped potential of its rural communities. The goal is simple but huge: to create a Nigeria where seamless transport networks connect every corner of the country, where reliable energy powers a new industrial age, and where modern social and digital infrastructure empowers every citizen, no matter where they live. It's a plan to fundamentally rewire the nation's economic DNA, moving it beyond oil dependency and into a diversified future driven by technology, agriculture, and its own people. But to really get a handle on the solution, you have to appreciate the scale of the problem. For millions of Nigerians, daily life is a battle against gridlock. The clogged arteries of its major cities and the broken roads connecting its states have choked economic growth for years, making the simple act of moving goods and people a monumental task. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a massive economic drain. The centerpiece of the solution is arguably the most ambitious coastal project on the African continent, the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar coastal highway. This colossal superhighway will connect 9 of the country's coastal states, creating a powerful new corridor for trade, tourism, and development. And by late 2025, this isn't just some drawing on a blueprint, it's a massive, active construction site. A 30-kilometer stretch of the first phase in Lagos was commissioned earlier in the year, and work is progressing rapidly, with leaders in states like Akwa Ibom also celebrating the steady progress on their sections. This project alone is expected to be a game-changer, fundamentally opening up Nigeria's coastline to the world. But the ambition doesn't stop at the coast. The plan involves a nationwide road revolution, using new construction technologies to build highways designed to last for up to a century. Alongside the coastal highway, legacy projects like the Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway are part of a broader strategy for a fully integrated transportation ecosystem. This road network is being developed in tandem with major investments in railways and airports, all designed for one purpose: to create a Nigeria where a farmer in the north can seamlessly get their produce to a port in the south, and where the nation is finally, truly connected. If there's one issue that defines the daily struggle for many Nigerians, it's the chronic power shortage. The hum of generators is the unofficial soundtrack to life in many parts of the country, a constant and costly reminder of an energy grid that has failed to keep pace. For businesses, it means sky-high operating costs. For families, it means a life dictated by unpredictable electricity. The strategy to fix this is twofold: achieve self-sufficiency in refined fuels and massively boost power generation. At the heart of this transformation stands a single, monumental structure: the 650,000 barrel per day Dangote Refinery. This facility, one of the largest in the world, began processing crude in January 2024 and is already making a seismic impact. As of October 2025, the refinery is pumping an estimated 20 million liters of fuel into the domestic market daily, a massive step toward ending the nation's reliance on expensive fuel imports. While the refinery is still navigating the challenges of ramping up an operation of this scale, its presence has already changed the dynamics of fuel supply in West Africa. It's the cornerstone of a broader vision for energy independence, which also includes ambitions for other major projects, like a proposed refinery in Akwa Ibom. By becoming a net exporter of refined products, Nigeria aims to save billions in foreign exchange, create thousands of jobs, and finally provide the stable, affordable energy needed to power its industrial ambitions and light up every home. Nigeria's cities are vibrant, chaotic, and expanding at a dizzying pace. This rapid, often unplanned growth has put immense pressure on housing, services, and opportunities. At the same time, the digital divide remains a major hurdle to inclusive growth. The Rebuild Plan tackles this with a vision for smarter, more creative, and digitally connected urban centers. A key pillar is the mission to transform Nigeria's creative sector, already a global force in music, film, and fashion, into a structured, economic powerhouse. The government has laid out a roadmap to grow the creative economy into a $100 billion industry by 2030, creating over 3 million jobs in the process. To make it happen, landmark projects like the Lagos Arena and Abuja Creative City are in development. And here's a game-changing part. The government has launched the Creative Economy Development Fund. This groundbreaking initiative allows creators to use their intellectual property, like music rights or film scripts, as collateral for financing. With applications for its initial phases running through 2025, the fund is already opening up new funding routes for thousands of young entrepreneurs and artists. This isn't happening in a vacuum. It's paired with a major push in digital infrastructure backed by international partners. In October 2025, the World Bank approved significant financing to help Nigeria enhance its digital public infrastructure, ensuring the backbone for a modern economy is in place. This focus on digitizing services and expanding connectivity aims to ensure that the opportunities being created in tomorrow's megacities are accessible to everyone. But a plan this big is useless if it only benefits the cities. For too long, a deep chasm has existed between Nigeria's urban centers and its rural villages, where the majority of the population lives but has often been left behind. The Rebuild Plan directly tackles this by investing in people. This isn't just about charity, it's about empowerment. Grassroots programs are providing vocational training, microcredit, and job creation opportunities to build local economies. This is complemented by larger-scale initiatives like the Nigeria COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus (NG Cares) program, which provides direct support to poor and vulnerable households. Recognizing that a nation's greatest asset is its people, there's a heavy focus on education and health. The World Bank is backing initiatives to improve foundational learning for millions of children and tackle malnutrition. This investment extends to higher education, with projects aiming to deliver over 38,000 modern, affordable student housing beds across 24 universities, directly addressing the poor living conditions that affect many. These programs are designed to ensure that as megacities rise, villages are transformed from places of subsistence into hubs of genuine opportunity. Okay, $100 billion a year. That's a mind-boggling number. So the obvious question is, where's all that money coming from? The government's own budget can't do it alone. The answer is a fundamental shift in strategy, moving from sole government funding to a model built on attracting massive private investment. To do this, they're rolling out the red carpet for investors. New platforms, like the Investopedia portal launched by the Nigeria Governors Forum, are being used to showcase bankable projects at the state level directly to private investors. A key piece of the puzzle is the new renewed Hope Infrastructure Development Fund, RIDF, created to streamline and manage these massive investments into a more powerful, coordinated financial vehicle. This push is being supported by major international partners. The African Development Bank has committed to providing hundreds of millions of dollars annually to support this vision, and the World Bank is a key partner, providing over $1 billion in new financing for human capital development alone. The strategy is clear: use public funds to attract the huge private investment needed to turn this ambitious blueprint into a concrete reality. This is, without a doubt, one of the most ambitious national transformations happening anywhere in the world. From the 700-kilometer coastal highway to the creative funds empowering a new generation, the scale is immense. So now we want to hear from you. Which of these projects do you think will have the biggest impact on Nigeria's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you believe in the power of mega projects to reshape the world, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the developments that are defining our future.